In a couple of months, I'll be 76 years old. My heart works at about 73% of capacity. And I don't mind smell, but I have a good feeling that what we're doing here is going to kill me. And they talk about getting it done by sometime in May. And sometimes I go into my house, I don't know if I'll be alive tomorrow. Hello, my name is Johnie Perryman, and I live in Clairton, Pennsylvania. I'm 80 years old. I've been here for 15 years, 16 years. And in 2019, my doctor told me that if I wanted to live, I had to get out of Clairton. But by then, I had breathed in so much air pollution that I couldn't, I had a hard time going upstairs to the bathroom, let alone packing up a whole house and moving far enough away to get away from this pollution. I thought this would be the last place I would live. But I found my health starting to go down, after I got to Clairton. Now, to move everything I had to here, to this house, even any young man would be a difficult job making a move like that. See, I did that in 2007, when I was in my 60s. I've been in Seattle, Washington, and I came to Clairton to die. I didn't know that's what I was coming for, but that's what I came to Clairton for. And in all my years, over 60 years of living in Seattle, Washington, I've never been in the ambulance once, but I've been in the ambulance several times since I got here. Now, every time I stand up and talk, I wonder if I'm going to live long enough to get back home, because I have a pump in my heart, I have wires coming out of my side, I'm hooked up to batteries, I have a regulator, and that is because of the emergency that happened at the fire at the Coke Works. When I came here to Clairton, especially when they had that fire that Christmas Eve in 2018, and they let the pollution level go up to astronomical levels, and they were killing us here in Clairton. And so we know that it actually kills somebody, but what we don't know is who is going to be charged for murder, but the answer is nobody. But they know it's going to kill somebody. And I'm going to be one of those statistics, but I'm a human being that didn't volunteer to be a statistic. The law that you have here in the state of Pennsylvania says that we have the right to clean air. Now, if we have the right to clean air by law, who has the right to take it away from us? And can they take it away from us without getting some form of legislation passed to give them the right to take it away from us? And so I think that any citizen, any person living in this air that we have here have the right to stop them from taking our air, because the air belongs to us. It don't belong to them. And it's wonderful that the county is fining the Coke Works for all the things that they're doing wrong, and they're taking that money and building new offices with it. But I think that if they took that money and bought people gas masks, or show you a map where the quickest way out of town to some fresh air, or put some kind of breathing air cleaners in your house, or even tell you where to buy them and what to buy, that would do me a lot more benefit than building another office. And so I said they should send some of the money out to the boroughs so that we can buy air purifiers, masks, or something to help us live longer. And so they sent 90% of the money out to the 5 boroughs that was affected the most. And we were supposed to pick a committee to determine how that money was spent. And the mayor decided that the committee was him plus one council member. And that money was spent for a dump truck. It was spent for a traffic light. It was spent for a police car. None of it helps me to breathe any better. I appreciate all of these organizations that are fighting on behalf of clean air and anti-pollution and clean water. And I can understand that the people working at United States Steels, they want their jobs, they want to earn money. We say that that we have a money problem in Allegheny County. Now, you know more about your money problems than I do, but there are other solutions to it. I would like to see the EPA take some of the money that they get from fines from air pollution and send it out to the nonprofit organizations that are actually doing something in the community to help. We've sent out several air purifiers all over the city of Clarington, and we're going to send out another 100 of them here in the very near future. The goal was, in the beginning, is we haven't been able to stop the United States doing from polluting. And so we wanted to pass out free air purifiers so at least you could breathe good in your house. And those air purifiers we passed out so far, I'm sure that have saved some lives. There have been people that have came here from New York, from Seattle, from Oregon, from Baltimore, just to see what BCAN is doing. And so what you're doing is you're setting an example that's going to affect the rest of the country. I'm looking for some way that the United States Steel, the environmental people in the county can get together and reach some kind of mutual agreement that's going to help all of us move ahead rather than one side fighting against another. When you're never looking for the middle ground, you'll never find it. And when one side always thinks the other side is the enemy, well then you're out there trying to kill each other and you'll never find the middle ground. And if the only way that we can keep the Allegheny Health Department doing the job it's supposed to be doing is by raising the fines, and I would say yes, raise the fines, but I would really prefer to see you do some things where both sides work together and come out with a solution that both sides can stand with. A lot of times we have issues where it's Republicans against Democrats or one side against the other, and a person will vote based on the side that they're on. Now, when you have winners and losers, the fight is never over. The only time the fight is going to be over is when both sides win. I think what we should be doing is trying to figure out a future for Clarington, Pennsylvania, and the Mon Valley, a future where everybody is taken into consideration. And we can only do that if we sit down there and look at each other face to face. But I want to thank you very much for letting me speak. And I know I was supposed to bring a book for Patrick Katina, but I was running late and I didn't quite make it. But I just thank you for allowing me to speak.
Next up.